Let's just keep it a buck. All right.
And we're back with another episode of Keep It a Buck podcast, episode 88. It's your boy Coop. You can follow me at Coop_1988. Sorry, I forgot to also mention that. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever. We on all platforms where you get your video and audio, all platforms.
It's your boy Keeks. You can follow me at GSFK860. That's the Game Speed page. That's free training for the kids in the community. So make sure you follow. And we're here today with some special guests. We have the founders, the coaches, the trainers, the mentors of TNE Basketball AAU program. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
My name is Eric Robinson. I'm the director of TNE CT.
Leo Clinton, Vice President, TNE CT.
Roger Robinson, one of the coaches.
Perfect. Thank you guys for all coming. I've known all these guys for a very long time. They've all coached me at some point, won a championship with them at some point. So I appreciate you guys for always being men in our community that we can always look to and just be there for the kids in general. Again, it's always fun being coached by Coach Leo. You hear your name when we were younger, and we couldn't always wait to be coached by you. And then E, you have molded the young, and you as well have molded the young with like being rec coaches, being AAU coaches now, and being football coaches, and coaching whatever needs to be done to be a mentor to a kid that needs it. So we appreciate you guys, and that's what our city needs, and we need more of that, and we just need more communication amongst our adults. So that's why we got you guys on here.
And it's a great time right now to bring it, especially with AAU season approaching us as far as basketball. So
you guys got tryouts coming up.
Yes.
You guys want to tell everybody when your tryouts is to
We
start?
got the boys tryouts February 12th. We got the girls tryouts February 13th. Right there in Norwich, we got the boys tryouts is at Samuel Huntington, and the girls tryouts is at Teachers Memorial.
Yep.
No, not Teachers, I'm sorry, it's at Kelly Middle School.
All right.
Catch our fly on my page, or Leo's page, or Roger's page, or our Instagram is Team New England CT. Mm-hmm. Yep, you find all the information right there.
So we're here to get all these talks about AAU out in front. Everybody talks about AAU, but nobody talks about AAU with AAU coaches and AAU program and organization runners. So we're here to talk to you with people that are doing AAU and not just talking about AAU. So let's get started with this. We got a few questions for you guys. To start with your program, why and how did you guys start an AAU program?
We started, it was, what, 13
years ago.
13 years ago. It was an idea that me and E came up with. We was going to do 2 teams because we didn't really know too much about it. And the other programs, they were like money. They was not allowing the kids from like our area to play. So we started out with the 2 teams, and within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we had people asking about, well, can you form another team? And then another team. So like within our first year, I think we had like 12 teams.
Now just to be clear, like you just said, I want to reiterate this. You said people were asking you to expand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. And what year was this?
This
13 years ago, so
like 2013. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Yep.
want to say that because everybody thinks that AAU goes to, well, I get a more team, I get more money. I get another team, I get more money. But you're expanding because people are asking you to,
Yes,
and that's the important part for me.
And you started it to fill a gap.
well, I started like 3 years before that with the Breakers out of Rhode Island. They had a team around here with Booger, Ice, Malquan. Like, and the dude wasn't treating them right. The love wasn't there for them. It was a dude collecting money. So I was like, you know what? We're going to form our own thing for these kids. Booger, Ice, Malquan, and Garrett. So that's when we started. I started with them, and Vinny Baker Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Started with them. I had him on the squad. And we won a couple local tournaments staying there. They went off to high school, whatever, college or whatever. They're all college students. Then we got with Leo. His son was playing. My son was JJ was 6 years old. Like, let's start it. So, all right. So that's what we went. Then JJ's friends wanted to play, and Leo's wanted to play, and his friends wanted to play. And I expanded from there. Just took off.
Okay. So great foundation, people. Let's start
honestly,
there.
It started to fill a gap.
Yeah.
Again, with AAU, everybody saying AAU is a money grab. This AAU program started to fill a gap. It wasn't started to make money. It was started to fill a gap. And I can attest to this because the way my high school went, we had a lot of success athletically, but there was a lot of things that happened on the opposite side too, and things that didn't go too well for certain people. So I can say that since you guys made your AAU program, I have seen a big drop off in high school, like real serious issues. Like I can't remember the last time I've seen a high school homicide in New London since you guys have started your program. And there might have been, correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't remember the last time I've seen like a violent homicide from a high school.
And for the people that don't know, we talking about New London County right now.
Yeah.
So for people who don't know, so.
In New London, Connecticut.
Yes.
I'm not talking about no other city, but yeah,
Yes.
New London, Connecticut. But yeah, and I just want to congratulate. I want to say thank you guys to that because you guys are giving kids things to do for a longer time. Kids that would have nothing to do in high school right now are playing AAU, and some people might say that it's a bad thing, but they're not on the streets.
I want to chime in on that. It's more than just giving them something to do because we're people that's connected to the city. You see us all the time. We're not faces that's only here during AAU season. A lot of these kids, including you, I mean, me and you are similar age, so we're around that, same age. You done played under my dad, under Leo, under Eric. So like that the foundation is more than just, we're here because it's something to do. Like there's a connection there with a lot of these kids between us and some of our other coaches that we have on the program. It's love there. Like that you can come see us whenever you see us. You can always come up to us at the high school games or at the rec games. We're there. We're supporting these kids even when we're not only in AAU. We're supporting them after AAU. We're supporting them on levels that they're playing, whether it's high school or college or rec basketball,
or even middle school.
Middle school too. Yes.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah.
You're gonna see us pull up to these games and make sure that our kids are still moving forward in life on the basketball court and off the basketball court.
Like last year alone, we had 9 All-Staters from our program, and guess what? I was there to watch them all walk the stage. We had 9 All-Staters last year from our program.
That's tough.
And I always tell Khalid
That's
this because like I always the outsider. I'm definitely always the outsider. Y'all have a unique feeling in New London. It's like a small town feeling in New London. I'm from Waterbury, and lived in Hampton, Virginia for a while. So to see that, we never got that. We got 3 high schools in Hampton. About 4 middle schools. So it's not like we all was coming together. We was all basically beefing with each other through the school. So when I came here and seen that like small town feeling, it's still strange. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
it's still weird on some level, but I like the way y'all come together on a lot of situations, especially in sports.
It's crazy. We even got a handshake.
I know. I see it.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, kids be trying to dap me up in school with it. I be like, I ain't dapping.
They know if you from the London now.
Yeah.
Huh?
You see this right here? You know you from the L.
Yeah, I
see
see
that love.
Yeah, I respect it though.
It's not even the L, just through the program.
To the program, that's our
You know what I
program.
mean?
Right.
I respect it, man.
So, since we're on the topic of money grabs, why do you think there is this notion of AAU programs and AAU? Well, you guys don't run tournaments, but why is there this notion of AAU programs being money grabs?
There are quite a few of them that actually are involved in that. But like us, for example, like when we started, we had no idea what we was doing. You know what I mean? So it's basically we just flying off the how we would say it, fly by night type thing. So as far as the money grab, we never, like in our program, we have it to where we do enough fundraisers. If you do the fundraisers, you have enough to pay your fees and then for your travel expenses.
So let me pick up back on
Go
that
ahead.
there. So what he's saying, we have 3 fundraisers. right? So say you made $2,000. Our fee is $750. If you made $3,000, we let you keep the rest in your pocket for anything you want to use it for. That $750, all we need is the $750 to go toward your play fee, pays for our insurance, our hotels, our tournaments, our gyms, our uniforms, etc. But if you make $3,000, we don't want no money. We just want the $750 to cover the cost of what it costs to play AAU basketball.
So how long does your program run? The AAU program.
We go from we start training in February and we end up in July.
Sometimes
August.
Sometimes August.
Yeah, for national.
So 700. That 750 covers that whole stretch.
Yes.
sir.
With the hotels.
No,
No,
not with the
I'm sorry.
hotels.
Oh, you thought you say hotel?
No.
Connect.
What I meant say it, if you made more, that goes towards your hotels.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you. So our 50-50 raffle, right? We sell 100 squares at $20 a square. That's how much money is that?
Say that again.
100 squares, $20 a square. You tell me how much that is.
5.
2 G's, right? 2 G's, right? So 2,000 goes to you because you won. 1,000
Yeah.
goes to me. All I ask is for 750. Boom. If you say you sell another one for another 2 G's, guess who gets to keep that?
The whole 2 G's.
You get to keep the next 2
Yeah.
G's, right? That's all
So
we
if
ask
you
for
want to
selling.
spend that on your hotel,
Or your
or your
hotels or your travel, whatever you
there
need
it
for.
is.
So
And
the-
we
okay.
sell, we sell cupcakes too.
Okay.
$5 goes to them, $5 goes to us. But if it goes in your pocket, all we need is $750.
Of that.
Anything, if you make $5,000, all we need is $750. You keep the rest. So if you get your hustle on, our program pretty much is free.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So with the fundraisers, say with the fundraisers, y'all supply the stuff that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
We supply everything.
Yeah.
We supply everything you need.
I would say, can you tell us what you did? Because honestly, I'm asking this because I've seen kids with the stuff y'all walk around. If a kid plays for y'all program, you know.
1,000%. I work at Penny Dover.
You know.
So it's
they
a
got-
bunch of kids
they
with
got
what you get.
Yeah.
Your backpacks.
Huh? Yes, 1,000%.
See the backpacks,
The
yeah.
backpack.
Yeah.
With the warm ones on.
Yeah, all that.
Boots.
So yeah, they definitely geared up in there.
Yeah.
I tell you that for sure. 1,000%. So
The crazy part is when we first started, and we were the Nightmare, and we had the spooky the Nightmare theme uniforms. Incredible. And, oh my gosh, it was different. You know,
Yeah,
and
nah,
then
I remember that. You guys
Yeah.
had Jalen, Mel,
Yup.
Yeah.
Mikey.
Name
guys
it.
had that
You
whole
name it.
group.
Keep
That-
naming.
That group was fire, bro.
Yeah.
The
That group was
ECC.
fire.
We own the ECC. Our
then-
program own the ECC.
And to see, honestly, I'm gonna keep saying this: to see Mikey and Jalen go from playing there and then going against each other and then playing together in college is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
I agree
Yeah.
with that.
And then play back with each other. It's dope.
I think
They
it's
battled
one
in
of the
high
coolest
school. They played with each other from youth, battled, and then we got to that was the dopest thing.
I
I
think
used to go
that's
to
one of
games
the
all the time.
coolest
Mitchell.
things.
I was at Mitchell all the time.
That's one of the, and that's one thing. Like I was running around that time, and that's one thing I'm sad that I missed out on. I did not catch one of their games, and I definitely should have. And I was genuinely a fan of their basketball. I was catching every game after, but yep, we're gonna put this picture up too. He's gonna send me this picture. We're gonna put this picture up too because that's the group that he's talking about.
And like I said earlier,
And honestly, I'm about to name all these people because I know all these people.
there you
too.
go. But like I was saying earlier, we'll pull up to them games. We pulled up to Mikey and Jalen's games, and they come and show us love because they know we gave them that type of love, so they reciprocated.
Kind of handshake they gave you.
You already know.
You got
even Mikey? Oh yeah, Mikey said he knew
You
all
got
this.
Yeah.
When Mikey was
Listen.
saying, yeah, Mikey did.
Mikey went to Waterford, but
DJ
Mikey
Lombardo?
down.
Mike.
DJ
Yes.
Exum, little brother,
Oh, yeah,
Devon.
he's- yeah,
Devon's in here.
yeah, he's-
Garrett Burditt's in here, and Garrett's on my team right now for Night Flight. Shout out Garrett. Ice is in here.
I asked you a
And
question
bro,
about
like,
that
y'all tough. Y'all tough, bro.
Yeah.
That's early.
Y'all
That's
tough.
the early years. That's the early years.
That's dope, man.
But no, it's always good to see that, and I'm glad that you guys answered like the notion of the money
The
grab.
money
and
grab.
the
That was
AAU
one of my
thing
big
because-
questions too.
No, it's out there though.
It's out there. It's out there.
It is out there.
It makes a bad rep for people who are getting in there for the right reasons.
we had one time 22 teams in our program, boys and girls. 22 teams. This one we was practicing at Fitch High School, and at the time that's when we had combined with the playmakers. And I remember he was in the gym one day doing his drills. One of the coaches came in that wasn't really affiliated with us, but he ran the other program. Looked at Eric and was like, "Yo, you teaching these kids all this?" Eric goes, "Yeah, why?" It's like, "Man, we don't charge enough for that." And Eric was like,
So we got to charge more. I was like, what?
Nah, that's not what we doing, man.
That's what we doing.
Nah.
And that's why we left.
Yeah.
Because it's for the love of the kids. It wasn't for me to make money. No. He said, you don't charge enough to do what you're doing. That makes sense. And then that makes sense to me.
It is out there. It is a valid argument. There is a lot of programs that do it for the money so they can put that extra money in their pockets. But
They have what they do is they have some of the other teams pay for the better teams, for the kids that can't afford it. You know what I mean? So where you have kids from the projects don't have no money, so now what they're doing is they're overcharging some of these other kids. You know what I mean? That have no business playing. So yeah, we'll put this team together. You know what I mean? Overcharge them. So now these kids right here can play for free and help them with their travel expenses.
Why the kids that probably play the arm and the leg
Don't
is
get no lick.
riding bitch.
Yeah.
Or playing where it can't be seen, or playing like these mom and pop tournaments. Like I heard you say the other day.
Yeah.
It's not AAU. You play mom and pop tournament. You play.
Well, that was Flea
Yeah,
that said the
yeah.
mom and pops.
But
yeah.
that-
If you playing here and there,
yeah.
it's not. That's not AAU basketball.
That's travel basketball, dog. There is a name for it these days. It's called travel basketball.
I have a
think-
problem with that.
I think a lot of AAU needs to be named. A lot of AAU these days needs to just be named travel basketball. If you're going to be traveling around your area, playing teams, getting games in, and you guys aren't possible, like you guys might not be working out in the off season, but like this is something extra fun for you to do. Cool. There's nothing wrong with it. Travel ball. Good. But everything being considered AAU is not proper, because I went and like looked up the research, like the meaning of AAU, and it says elite basketball. Elite basketball to be recruited from college, to be recruited for college. So if that's not the notion, or that's not what you're trying to do, then you shouldn't be considered AAU, in my opinion.
Right. So my team alone put us on the biggest stage. So I gotta give a shout out to Amir Gray, JJ Robinson, Curtis Marshall, Amari Marshall, Devin Williams, Amir and Jameer Hall. 'Cause without that team right there, Caleb, he's phenomenal. Caleb Sanders.
He's at what you said?
Boo Boo, Savan. Without that team right there, they wouldn't put us where we at today. And I want to give a shout out to Nick Gray, Glenn Hall, and also Gino Marshall. They're the Father Foundation. They helped me mold into what we are today. Without that group right there, we would not be on Team New England, because that team beat Team New England, a sneaker program that was with Adidas. And that's where they were like, yo, who are these guys? How the hell? We're not supposed to be losing to these guys. And then that's where now we're on the Puma circuit with Team New England.
So that's perfect. Perfect segue. So Nightmare to Team New England, from then to now, what's the differences? How have you guys gotten better?
Okay, so like I said, we started with that team. Our kids, we trained, we work hard. We was in the gym working hard. So that team, that Pacific team, beat their main team. So they're like, yo, my man Lottie, shout out to my boy Lottie, he called and like, yo, E, who are y'all? Like, who's the Nightmare? Who Nightmare, Lottie and me?
Yeah.
Like, who the hell's the Nightmare? So I was like, he said, yo, we need to combine right now. Give me all your top players. So I was like, all right. So I had to find out what they was talking about, what their format was. So I did my research. I talked to Tyson, to Dwayne Stallings. They ended up going, and Mike, your brother Mike,
yeah,
they ended up going to school with this guy, Isaiah Davis. He's running Team New England. And I was like, oh, that's dope. So I trusted them first. I trusted people in our community first. I tell you.
And he did his research with people that really did it too. If you don't know these names, Mike Morgan, Dwayne Stallings, and Tyson Wheeler, I don't want to hear
Mike is lined up for us too. He's lined up for
Mike,
for sure.
yes.
Yeah.
And that's his brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my baby brother.
That's
yeah.
his brother.
So, yeah.
You ain't know
And
that
he-
yet? That's his
he,
brother.
He coached one of our AAU. He coached our girls side of the program.
So once they co-signed it, we went up there. Me and Leo had a meeting with them. They said, yo, you need to join us. Boom. So I was like, what can you guys do for us? They were like, oh, we could put your kids in front of college coaches. So we tested, JJ was the first one. We tested JJ through my 8th grade. JJ was, we went to Made Hoops, we went to Marquee Hoops, we went to all these places that, I ain't gonna lie, I seen
We couldn't
college
get in,
coaches.
yeah.
So that's when we signed. So the kids around here had the opportunity to be in front of college coaches, not play for T-shirts and rings and say, hey, I play AAU, I run a T-shirt. Nah, that's not what we're about.
These were tournaments that we couldn't get into.
Right.
No matter how good we were, we couldn't just take our kids and just put them in these tournaments.
Right.
Can you guys talk about the structure of AAU tournaments and how you get into bigger tournaments, bigger sneaker name tournaments, because there's different levels of tournaments. Can you guys explain that for the people? Because I know everybody thinks
And for me,
yeah, because
I'm a football guy, so
everybody thinks that you can.
so I don't know
I'm a football guy
nothing.
too. You talk about football. I'm a football guy too. We football
I'm
guys
just
too.
saying, like, but for me, I don't know nothing about organized basketball, no nothing.
And everybody
So-
thinks AAU, you can just go in, make a team, and it's just like, all right, if you're good enough and you have the good enough players, then you should be playing the top players in the country. And that's not true. That's not how it works.
Impossible.
And that's why I
Like
want
said,
you
if
to
it wasn't
explain
for
it.
Amir, JJ, and that team right there, Amari and them, to beat that team, we would not be where we're at today.
And what type of team did they beat? What did they
That was-
have that
was
you guys
team-
didn't
They
have?
was the sponsor of the Adidas team. So we beat the sneaker team. Then we went and beat Carmelo Anthony's son's team, Black Ops. Then we went and beat Team Durant. So now out in Baltimore, he's the top team. So they're like, yo, who are you guys? And then they followed back, got Team New England. Team New England brought JJ, brought Amir, brought Devin. They all play for Team New England now. And they got played in front of college coaches. So Amari Marshall played in front of college coaches. All our kids played in front of college coaches. That's our brand. We want them to play in front of college coaches. I don't care about a T-shirt. I don't care about a trophy. I don't care about a medal. I want all our kids to go to play college basketball. I don't care if it's D1, D2, or D3. If I can put you in front of a college coach, I do my job
Yes, you
for,
did.
for the kids in our community.
Yes, you did.
So right now, we are the recruiters for our kids in our community to go play in front of college coaches. If you're good enough, if you want to put the work in, and you're good enough to play, guess what? You're gonna play. JJ played, Amari played, Devin played, Amir played in front of college coaches. Curtis Marshall played in front of college coaches.
And it's so different.
It's different.
Those
level. It's a different level.
tournament, to witness it firsthand when you walk in the gym and you're seeing all these kids that are actually like
7-footers.
7 foot and can handle jumping out the gym and all that, and you're watching them, and then you sit there and you watch the game. I mean, we literally would just sit there and just watch these other kids play, and then we come back here, and then we watch the high school games. We watch these games here, and we're saying to ourselves like, we gotta get these kids right. We got it. We got to.
Correct. Right.
Yeah, and like I said, it's what we do is like at first it was basically for kids of New London. That's what our program was basically for the kids of New London. You know what I mean? That couldn't go out to Rhode Island and play, and couldn't go here and
Or
play and
couldn't
stuff
go,
like that.
couldn't go
in
to the Gauchos in New York and play basketball. Yeah, it is.
We used to, and we still do. Our last tournament every year we used to end in Myrtle Beach. We used to take like 10 to 12 teams every year down to Myrtle Beach, and when we walk in the gym, like there's videos and pictures, and you see like the families all together, everybody walking in with their nightmare backpacks. This is when we was the nightmare, the nightmare backpacks, and then we don't, out of 12 championships, we don't walked away with maybe anywhere from 6 to 8 of them. You know, so it got to the point now the guys out there in Myrtle Beach, they call us up.
Calling
Hey,
us. Make sure y'all coming
yo,
down.
we don't. Don't even worry about sending the money to come down here. Just let us know that you're coming. You know what I mean?
We'll collect the money from
Yeah.
you later.
Whenever, yeah. You know what I mean?
Now that's smooth. So how do kids get on the team to get recruited? Because there's younger teams, and then there's the team to get recruited that is combined with the sneaker team that you were just talking about. What's the difference in how do the kids get on that team?
All right, so since I'm a director of a program, so I'm the Connecticut director, they got a Massachusetts director, they got a Boston director, they got a Rhode Island director. I'm the director of Connecticut. So any kid in Connecticut that I think, or Leo thinks, or Roger thinks, or anybody in our program thinks it's good enough, we bring them to a practice or a workout or trial up there. And if they go in there and handle their business, guess what? You're on that team.
There's levels.
So yeah, the level
There's
part.
levels.
That's why I'm. Yeah, the level part. It now, the money is it like? Do you not increase the money? Does it increase the fee for them to be on the?
No, it does not.
It doesn't.
No, it
Okay.
does not.
Well,
It's still that-
not every program is the same fee though.
Yeah, I
So-
see programs at $1,500. I see programs at $2,000 for.
I think he said like, are there different like fee structures inside your program?
inside
No.
your
Oh, no,
program.
no,
That's what I'm
no.
at. Yeah.
750 because you could be on my team, you could be on the top team, you could be on the
Oh,
bottom
okay,
team.
that's good. So now what you're saying though also is other AAU teams have tier pay.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's
they don't.
But a lot of
That's what I'm saying.
a lot of
And
AAU teams
yeah.
that don't have a director from that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
city.
it.
No,
Yeah,
right,
I understand. I understand.
That can open doors for you.
Like I'm a director of the program.
I respect it. That's why I respect it. I that's why I'm trying to get. But that's what I'm saying.
From a little grind.
And that's the thing. We need to start separating the real ones from the ones that's the money grab. And that's why it's a good thing that you're on, because I'm one of those skeptical people who's just like, I feel like all of it. Like, you know, saying even the traveling part for me is just like, you could not. I'm saying from 7th grade down, you could just battle people in your state.
Can't.
Why not?
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, yeah, it's
Because you have
funny.
to see a dog to be a dog.
You can have a dog in
There's
Waterbury.
no dog in Waterbury.
You can have a dog in New Haven.
No.
So y'all think I got all the dogs here?
No, we don't.
No.
So, but that's what I'm asking. Like, I'm just saying, like the
All right, this is, all
concept.
right.
There might be there's some dog in Waterbury. Ryan Gomes is a dog in Waterbury.
Well,
So that's
how
what I'm
go?
asking.
How this? All right. One year, we bought all that. Where we go to? Jersey.
Spooky News.
Spooky. No, when they bowed out on us when they went out there. Well, all right. Well, one year, one of our opening tournaments, we put them on a circuit.
Yeah.
So we had all our teams out there. One of our younger teams played actually in the age group, and they was getting clapped by like 30 a game.
Spooky.
Yeah, that was spooky. They was getting, clapped by 30 a game against kids their own age.
What age group is this?
That was
Maybe had to be 10s.
10s, 11s.
10-year-olds?
Yeah, 10s, 11, around that. So then what happened was, after the parents were like, "Yo, we can't compete on this circuit." Now, me and him, we've been through this. You know what I mean? And we do this on purpose. Like, even when we had our girls program, we would take our girls and bring them straight into the hood, right down into Bridgeport, into the craziest gyms, and they would go down there and compete. Then we'd take them to New York. They go out there and compete. In every tournament, they got better. You know what I mean? So we did that with them. They got beat. So we're thinking they're going to go back to the drawing board, work, and then see the improvement each week. They didn't want to do that. They was like, "Yo, get us off that circuit. We want to go somewhere else where we can actually win." That's not how we that's not how we run our program. Our program is, we want you to see that outside of this area, there are kids your age that will eat your food. So if you stay local here and you're constantly beating up on the,
Oh, I think you're getting confused when I'm saying.
Okay, got it.
Say that one more
I'm
time.
saying
Say that one more time.
With outside of New London County, what I'm trying to say is you can still find people in Rhode Island.
Oh yes, of
Yo,
course.
you can.
That's like
yeah.
bus rides.
Oh no, we do
Without
that.
taking a flight without having.
Okay.
No, we do that too.
We're considering local.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
You can
thinking,
go
I'm thinking
tri-state
like,
area
even New York,
probably.
I feel like anything
Massachusetts,
within
New
the
York.
circuit will be considered for me. Would be like the New York, the Massachusetts, the
Rhode
Rhode Islands.
Islands.
Those where I feel like, yo, those are
Jersey's still
obtainable
not far.
places to go to.
there's
battle.
No, we
But-
you can do that.
There's levels.
but
Okay,
we
hold on.
we just smacked all of them.
Yeah, there's levels.
All them other.
So I can understand that part, but
But
where
also-
we
hold
going
on.
with the grade? I mean,
Also,
the age
some of
level part.
our kids will never see outside of what we see here. So when we go to Myrtle Beach, guess what? Their parents won't make it there.
Yeah,
Guess what? When we go to California or Orlando or wherever we go, they probably won't ever see that without us.
I feel like for me, I'm from the urban setting too. I was happy to go to New York, and I was from Waterbury, and that was an hour away.
Yeah, but when you beat the teams in New York,
It's
when you play
mad
the
girls.
Carmelo Anthony's team, the top team, the Black Ops, and you play the Kevin Durant teams, when you win.
So are those no? Well,
But
so I'm
if
differentiating.
you are
them.
playing, but that's my thing though. If you are playing these top tier teams and you're winning anyways, and they say Jersey got some of the best ball in the country already. So if Jersey's there, New York's there, and New York already has great basketball. Massachusetts has developed a very good sense of basketball. You know that because of the TNE program.
Right.
But I feel like there's good enough basketball for young ages to play in this area. I'm still agreeing. And then even if they are that good to where they're smacking everybody in this area, they can play up. Like you can play older. You got to see what. And so what's the issue with that?
That's
What's the issue
where
with that?
play, the playing up part. If when you play up, all right, and for me myself, if I play up, I don't expect to win. What I expected.
If you was punching everybody down there, why not?
No. Let me explain to you. When you play up, you want to play up again. You want to play because you want to learn different parts of the game. So if I'm playing kids my age and I'm just running through them, doing layups and just whatever I want to do, I'm not going to do that against a kid that could just as fast as me, just as strong as me. So now this is where you learn the angles and other aspects of the game. This is where you learn how to get smarter. And what happens is a lot of these coaches aren't doing that. They're playing up, and they're not. These kids aren't learning anything.
They're not teaching.
They're not teaching them. So you're still doing. If you're still doing the same thing, if I'm in 6th grade and I play up 7th in the 8th grade game, and I'm beating the 8th grade team by 20, 30 points, and all I'm doing is fast breaking them to death, I'm not learning nothing.
Right.
Now, you could take that same team, you put them up against a team their age that is actually good, and then you get beat by 20, 30 points. It's so playing up, if you play up the right way, it's a good thing. But it's for the experience.
Right.
Like when we took our younger kids, we let them play up because we was beating everybody in the our age group. We let them play up, and the first couple games they couldn't understand it, but then they figured it out. They started learning how to use their bodies, backdoor cuts.
So for instance, my son Tay's team and Christian's team, right? We played up all season to go play in Myrtle Beach because we knew what talent was down there. So let's play up 4 tournaments. Then play made hoops. Let's go play the Myrtle Beach tournament because we knew Eli Ellis. We lost in the national championship to Eli Ellis and them little brother.
So you guys fended off well.
Right. So
When you guys went down there after playing up here.
right.
So you saying you played the same age group?
No, we played up. We played up.
Played up here.
When we played
No,
the
I'm
top,
saying Myrtle.
when we played the top team, we played the Expressions. Played all the top teams around here to get us prepared for that. So there's major tournaments like, but if you're playing at a vertical hoops tournament or what other tournaments around here?
Yeah,
Shit,
that's the
they do
biggest
mama
one.
pop-
That's the biggest one to think
it's a
of.
different
honestly.
ballgame.
That's the biggest one.
You-
That's
you-
the biggest money grab tournament to think of, honestly.
Yeah, you have to when you play up, you can't. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some teams that are actually that good that can do it. You know what I mean? But if they're not taking their lumps, they're not learning nothing.
No.
You know what I mean? You learn. I always learn in defeat. And the thing I learned was I don't want to lose no more.
But that's the point of play. That's why I feel like we agree on that point. That's the point of playing up. If
Yeah.
you're gonna have somebody if you're gonna have kids older that are experienced and they're gonna be playing at the same level as you. If you have a younger group, if you have a whole younger group playing up and they're taking their nicks as a group, that's a good thing. And then even if you have a younger player playing up with an older group and they're learning how to run higher level offenses,
Right.
so they know where to be in the right spots and stuff for actual basketball, and they're learning just the little things about basketball that are being taught at the middle school level and like not being taught at their level that they're at because they've like learned those little things already. It's just
And see what
I feel like it suffices.
And what happens is sometimes when you have them that play up, now on a team, you may have a younger girl or a younger boy because they're playing up. They're not getting no playing time. So then they go through basically a whole season
Not playing.
with basically not playing at all.
Or they get discouraged.
That's
Yeah.
Or you get discouraged playing. If you're bigger, stronger, faster than me, I can't get my move off because I played up. But I still can't get that move off versus my own age. Oh, snaps. I got to go work harder because this kid my age is whooping my butt. Now this kid that's older than me, he's just older than me, I'll get better. No, I need to play the kid that's my age that's whooping my tail.
And I agree.
I got-
agree.
oh.
If you can't beat those people that's older, then you definitely need to drop down. But if you're up there and you're getting minutes and you have like no matter what, especially for like younger ages. So if you're like 9, 8, any of those ages, 7 or whatever, it's tough to score no matter what. It's
Right.
tough to make shots no matter what and make layups consistently no matter what. It's tough. So once you get like an act for that, as long as you can play defense, know like where to be at on the court, you can make good passes, you see people on the floor, I feel like that suffices to be able to play up
Yeah, but how did you get all them tools?
from playing. From playing and from like somebody like teaching you about the game though. But if from playing with your age group to start.
You're right.
And
Okay.
it's important to play with your age group to start to see where
You're at.
you need to go after. And that is the most important thing. You're
Right.
definitely right about that.
So when you play up, I mean, when you register to play up, you have to do that for the whole season?
No.
No.
Each
Oh,
tournament.
that's what I mean. Each
No.
tournament?
Tournament,
Okay.
yeah.
So how often is a tournament? Is it every weekend?
It can be every
It
weekend.
can be.
It's every weekend from March to July. There's different tournaments you could play.
And
So you can fluctuate then.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Yes, sir.
But you have to get in the right tournaments.
You're right.
You can't play in the mom and pop tournaments and play up to where you're a sixth grader and you're winning the eighth grade division. And you're beating all the teams in eighth grade
What did that do for you?
by
That
20,
doesn't
30
either.
points,
Doesn't
right.
anything, right?
But then when you
Correct.
play kids your own age, you're losing.
Right.
So my question is, there's no
you're
circuit
losing
that has
against-
the dogs.
If you're losing against kids
And
your age,
it's
you
like
shouldn't be
the
playing
New
up.
England area. That's where my
No.
question poses. Besides, the only one I excuse is eighth grade and up, because now you need to start structuring yourself for what do you
My thing,
want to
but
be
how,
after high school.
But how do you get there?
It's a build up. I feel like seven. I feel like it's you still not in your body
So
by
what's your
by
goal?
then.
What's your goal in middle school to do what when you get to high school?
As far as what to start
to play.
As a
play.
freshman.
Yeah,
As
not.
That's
That's a hard structure to be trying to say. You want to be your best.
All
That's
my
the goal.
all my guys
Listen.
that came from my team.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Your freshman year.
That is a different landscape.
How's the different landscape?
Different
What are you
landscape
talking
of
about?
basketball.
How do you get that?
There was an exodus of basketball players in the ECC. And again, you guys had your kids prepared, and they were more than prepared. But it's the same thing as us. We didn't walk into a junior and senior class that was prepared like us for us to be able to play as freshmen. Chris, Doug, and them played in the ECC tournament as freshmen because we had a senior class that wasn't prepared to take the torch. And then we had we had one senior playing, another senior that left during the middle of our season. Then we had two juniors playing, one sophomore, and then we had 4 freshmen. So that was like it's part like Tayshaun wasn't in y'all league, and he should have been. And not that he should have been. Tayshaun wasn't in y'all league when they stepped in, and he was supposed to be, but like he was out. And there were multiple kids that were out in prep school, and it's not to say that
'Cause you know how
They
hard it is
wouldn't
to
have
be
done that
14 years
well.
old and play versus 18.
and I
When you're
respect
14
it.
years old and you have to play versus 18, 19.
And I respect it. I respect it. And I say the same thing regardless. And this is no disrespect to them. I think they're all phenomenal players. But there's landscapes of basketball. Because I say the same thing about my class. If Deontay Bruton walks in a different era, he's starting as a freshman. That's my point. No, because I'm not disrespecting
makes-
them.
it
I'm
makes
just
sense.
saying,
No,
like
okay,
I got
I
I agree with you. Okay, I agree with you.
that's my
Yeah.
point.
Yes, sir.
Because Deontay Bruton walked in for us and he came off the bench. He got some minutes off the bench. But if he walks into any other class, he's starting as a freshman.
But if you go to any school, you start as a freshman too.
Touche. Definitely. But that's also what happened with us too. We sent our kids kids went to different schools and we're starting. If all these kids ended up at New London
let me know. My
early-
whole team went to New London High School. Nah, they all wouldn't start.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's only 5 positions on the court.
and that's my thing. Like you guys did it a good way that worked out for you guys. Like you guys did it a
Let
good
me get
way.
back to this guy. So therefore, 8th grade down,
I say 7th grade down.
7th grade down,
I said 8th grade. You should be prepared for high school.
but one
That-
season.
Huh?
You get 1 season to prepare.
So high school, you still doing high school, you still doing AAU,
I'm
right?
talking about,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
but
you-
high school, what you want to do in high school? You want to be what?
The best you can be.
You want to be looked at by
Yeah.
college coaches. So
There
you
you
know
go.
where you're prepared
Yes.
in 1 year to be because you never played
Oh,
on that level.
I'm not-
You never played on the level that is.
He-
hold on, let me
Okay,
finish.
go ahead.
You never played on the level of that.
Yes.
That talent that's playing in front of the college coaches. If you never
Yes.
played at 5th, 6th, 7th.
Here's what I'm trying to say. You build up that moment from the youth up to the
How?
7th
Bro,
grade.
Because
Because you still have circles around here. That's what
people
I'm
are
saying.
out
You
here.
still got New York. You still got
those
the-
people are.
I even never would include
we-
Jersey.
There's people
the
out
Mids,
here that
Massachusetts and things of that sort.
And there's
Okay.
people out here
Okay.
that hoop. We have a rich
Yeah.
history of basketball in the area. There's people out here that are always in college hooping, and there's always
Yes, of course.
we always have one of the best programs in the area. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're in middle school, you should be seeing these high school dudes. That's
I
what
agree,
we
I
did.
agree.
When you're in middle school, you need to be seeing these high school dudes and seeing the college dudes. We were in middle school getting our team together, not trying to play with nobody else, and playing against the varsity team, playing against Mitchell College kids.
Right.
Like this is our point. Like there's people in your area that are good and good enough for you to play against. Question for you guys real quick, because this will play into this. How often do you guys travel far?
What's
Or
far?
what's far? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like
I would say
I
what's
would
far?
say
like
Virginia.
outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boo Williams.
So-
ever
Yeah,
Anything like more than two
That's in
states away.
Hampton.
Yep.
So
More than two
I
states
definitely
away.
know that. So like Virginia, like I would say Maryland on down.
So our program. Well, are you talking about TNE as a whole? Because I've been with them guys.
Or you talking about just us to-
CT?
7th grade down.
No, but there's two different
But there's levels to that.
programs.
So I can show
Two
you our
di-
7th grade national level team.
Yeah.
Like our team, our 5th grade team here, our 11U team is the national team for the Boston region. So we're all one now. So our
So
team
both.
around here is the national team for that group. So 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, whatever.
So what does your off season look like for that team?
That team.
That
Well, right now,
what grade is that? You said 5th grade.
Well, 11U. They go by age now, so it's different. So 11U. So now they right now they're in rec and travel. I get them in February. We train in February. Then we work out. We run the track at Northern High School. What we do sleds. We do the ropes. We do a lot of stuff.
That's one thing and if you want to talk about making sure your kids are doing that, they've been doing that since they were Nightmare. I've literally seen them at New London High School. They've even called me up for workouts, like
Yes,
to
sir.
be at workouts with them. They have been doing that since then, since Melquan and them were there. This is a fact.
I got a question for y'all. Are y'all an anomaly? Are other programs doing what y'all doing?
I can't speak on the
Can't
Lions
speak.
program. I only speak on our program.
So in the elevator pitch.
I know-
So let's do this. Let's do this then.
Yeah. Ask it different way.
Okay.
Ask it a different way.
Anyway.
Go ahead. Ask it. Go ahead.
What do you guys specialize in? And what's like your elevator pitch to parents when you're telling them what you guys have to offer to them in comparison to other programs?
Real quick, and then I'm gonna answer that. What happens is a lot of parents don't like the traveling part. So, like at one point, while our program, we basically we should be with us and the Sachems.
Yep.
Were like the only two real programs out here.
Team select out of
Teams out of yeah.
Britain, whatever.
But a lot of our parents at that time were like, "Yo, you guys do a lot of traveling. Well, we want your child to play. You can play the competition around here all day, and if you're playing against the same kids over and over again, you're not gonna get no better. You know what I mean? So what happens is they go play in other programs. We get phone calls. Hey, you guys got a spot for my child? I need to bring her back over there with y'all. What they're teaching us over here is not basketball. That the workouts aren't the same. The
love
itself.
From us, you're gonna get love.
You know what I mean?
What you got to say? I see it.
Because it's an anomaly that you're talking about right now. And I know y'all don't want to speak on it. I'm sorry. It's called Keep It a Buck for a reason.
Go ahead.
But what you're speaking of is an anomaly that y'all doing.
We not there are other programs. We can't tell you what they're doing.
What they do? Know what they doing?
We can only tell you what we doing.
I get
Yo,
you.
we can only tell you what we
My whole
doing.
structure was when I thought about AAU teams, y'all just get the kids along, and then we go into these tournaments. It's a lot of programs that's doing this.
There
Yes or
is.
no?
There is.
Okay.
There is.
So way y'all structuring yourselves, y'all are training.
How
Yes.
often?
Y'all are conditioning.
Right.
Y'all are running plays. Y'all are doing these extra stuff that another program is not doing. I'm sorry.
Do you guys?
It's an anomaly that y'all speaking of.
How do
I
you
know y'all
guys-
don't want to say it.
All right, okay.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all don't have to say it.
I'm
or
not-
agree to
a lot
it.
of other
I'm not
programs-
gonna say you guys do. I'm not. Well, I know you guys do. I'm not gonna ask you guys if you do. How do you guys go about team bonding?
So right, we go to every year we take the girls to the WNBA game. This year we took the boys to the Providence game because Big Oswin played on the team New England. So we go see the old players play that's in college now when they played in our area.
That's dope.
Big Oswin played with JJ in the 8th grade May hoop circuit. He got recognized now. He go to Providence. He's getting that bag, about $2 million this year. Oswin, my guy, love you. We got Big Ben. We got all these guys that's going to D1 colleges that when they play in this area, we do that. We had a skate. We went to when the skate ring was here before we was Nightmare. We took the kids skating. What else we do?
Six Flags.
We went to Six Flags.
Yeah, we
So it's more than just basketball with us, man. We bond. We care about the kids. We show love.
Can I ask y'all a question then?
Go ahead.
What differentiate y'all from other people? Let me ask y'all that. Did we ask that question already?
I feel
We don't know if they doing that.
like they said it.
We don't know if they doing that.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Also, too, the love, our love is different. Our love for like, I tell everybody, it's hard to say you got love for this area if you're not from this area. Like, when I say like we bleed like green and gold, it's
Will of pride.
Trust me.
That will of pride.
Trust me, I live with the mayor.
It's different, man. I'm like,
It is. I see it outside. It is.
and like even like when we brought JJ out there to play with the TNE squad, the first tournament we went to, the coaches came to us like, yo, the guards from Connecticut, you guys got the dogs down there. Your guards are incredible. You guys, by far, got the best guard play because our guards play like big men. They're
hungry.
They're
They play
hungry.
defense.
You know what I mean?
They didn't make the right play.
The rebound.
The
They
rebound.
do.
Well, the big men, and what they had all the bigs.
We expect that from them, though.
They had
Yeah.
all the bigs over there. So
We expect them to work hard.
that's it.
Run into the wall head first and stuff like that. That's how, like, our kids would do anything in the world for us. You know what I mean? And vice versa.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Like I was saying earlier, when I worked at Gerard Toyota, they probably gonna send me a bill after this. When I had Gerard Toyota for 2 years, I took the company van home. It was the Toyota Sienna, and I used to pack the Sienna up and bring the kids to the tournaments. For 2 years, your mother can't get in the van. I get the hotel room. I'm gonna get 2 rooms. We're gonna stay right by each other, and let's roll out. And that's what we did. You know what I mean? I got caught though because we was going to New York. And
Too much going on here. Too much going on.
Wait.
He keeping it a buck.
This is when they started.
He keeping it
doing
a buck.
I respect that. I respect that.
You be snitching on yourself, though.
I know, but I don't work there no more. That was 12 years ago.
It's like
So-
giving a buck.
So this is when they
About to
did the
call your
pay.
brother about
They
it.
went to the pay by mail. So I'm coming back from on a Sunday, and the
toll.
the toll went to Gerard Toyota. The owner was like, "Yo, who had the company van out on a Sunday?"
On the $200 tolls.
Yeah.
$200 worth of tolls.
Well, Everett Simons came over to me and was like, "Leo, you can't drive the van on Sundays, or at least stay away from the tolls." I was like, "Yo, that's my transportation, man." Like, you know.
Yo, going back
tolls.
talking about the love. No, Khalid didn't play for the program, but it's a perfect example right here on your podcast. It's a perfect example of the love that, let alone us three, show him. But again, me and Khalid being closer in age than Eric and Leo.
I coach Khalid on the Knicks. We got a championship, rec champ.
But even me alone, like the love that us three show him, that he get from us, is a perfect example from the kids that we show love to or have love for us. Like that's
And it's not just New London kids.
no, it's not. But I'm saying we have a perfect example that can speak for us right here, and it wasn't even under our program. It was just generally. Or this program, I should say, because he has played for Eric or Leo in the past, but it shows that he still had that bond with them, or we still pull up on Khalid at his games when he's coaching, or the kids. Like we show up.
In the girls' game, we just sat there and talked.
Yeah, we
I
sat
had-
there and talked the whole game.
I had
Kicked it.
my last high school team that I coached. I was coaching them since they were 12, and Eric kept trying to get me to like, "Yo, come coach another team. Come coach another team." None of them were going to play college basketball, but they all want to play AAU for us because, and these are kids from like Griswold,
Killingly,
Preston. You know what I mean? The bond, like
the love he showed them, bro.
we were playing. This is when the Master Tucker League was going. We were playing the Griswold team, and you know how I coach. I coach. So I'm doing me, and one of the parents is over there talking shit about me in the crowd. One of my Griswold parents say, "Hey, that's my son's AAU coach. You're gonna shut your mouth and stop talking about him. That's our family." Dude came down after the game, came over to me, shook my hand, was like, "Yo, I heard a lot of good things about you. I was in the stand talking." You know what I mean? To have somebody from Griswold stick up for me. You know what I mean?
That's wild.
So her son, one game they got in a team fight. He came to practice, and we looking at him like, "Yo, what happened to you?" He's like, "Yo, got in a team fight, and my team ain't helped me." "Oh, we got you. Next game, we out there.
All up in the
Yo,
stands.
we up in the stands. Listen, we got you.
It was real. You over there laughing when you was in the stands like,
But
we was
this
in the
is
stands,
this
you're not
this
gonna mess with our kids, bro.
this is how it's a
love.
family. And like
Right. It's not an AAU program. It's
when we're
family.
down and when we get down to Myrtle, like
Yeah,
I tell the kids all the time. I used to tell Eric, yo, I don't want to play in the gold division. I want to go to the silver division because I know these dudes they're not basketball players, but they love to play the game and they love being around each other.
But then when we go to Myrtle, we go to the water park. We
Yeah.
go to the museums. And so it's not. It's both, we eat at the buffets.
And so
we'll go to what else? We go to go karts.
But what happens is
more than just basketball,
we get
bro.
down there, the kids play like they never played before.
Right.
They don't miss. So we wound up going undefeated in the regular pool. Then we get into the gold bracket,
Got punched.
and then we get knocked out. Because now I'm going down there not expecting to win. I'm just going down there for vacation. You know what I mean?
So
then we wound up
there's
winning.
different tiers in our program. We're
Yeah.
gonna get the love. And we got opportunity to put you in front of the college coach if you want to work hard and work hard at it. But we can also put you in the second tier teams in front of college coaches that might not be the mid-major ones, not the Division I, but there's also the D3 coaches that's still looking for players. There's the junior college people that's still looking for players. We got that opportunity to put you in front of that as well, playing with Team New England. And we do turkey. They do turkey drives. They give turkeys to
What's the name? What's
20,
the-
They got the gala. It's more than basketball.
What's the
Like,
thing that come at the retreat? They
we
do,
got a retreat coming up in Maine where all the kids go and they hang out with each other in the cabins and
Yeah.
stuff.
That's tough.
So I got a question for you because it definitely is more than basketball. Me working at the school, Khalid working at the school, and things of that sort. How far do y'all push the kids education wise? Because we all know that most of these kids is not going to make the NBA.
Okay.
If they do make it to college, you will want them to get that college degree. So grades is important to even get into this because some kids GPA won't even get them.
First off, let me start this conversation off with this. If you're a coach that does not work in the school system, you cannot get the kids' grades. It's outside
Yes.
of FERPA.
But-
or
yeah.
HIPAA.
Oh,
you
yeah.
cannot get the kids'
It's up to the
grades.
parents to
So
let us
you
know.
can't even ask.
Right.
Yes.
You honestly, you're not even supposed to ask.
But
You're
you
not
can
even-
have study
but
halls
that-
or
but that's-
homework.
but-
You can-
yeah,
you can.
saying
But
yo,
you
bring in
should do
your
that.
homework or do this as
But
far
you
as
have
like.
parents. But
so-
you have parents that will hide the fact that their kid is failing on purpose.
See, and that's on the parent at that
Yeah.
point in time. I'm just saying as an organization,
Oh
what
no no no
they're
no
doing
no no!
as far as
If you don't have
emphasis.
good grades, you cannot play for us because we understand education first. My son understands education first.
We
Yes, he
used to.
does.
The first part of practice used to be study hall.
Study hall, yeah.
First
Okay.
part of practice.
But then,
All right.
but then
That's something great to bring up too. Y'all had study hall.
yes, but then gyms got.
Yeah, then we couldn't get the gyms no more.
Couldn't get the gyms no more, or they got too expensive, or they. It's crazy. It's crazy.
We had it to where it was like Wednesday
Study hall.
Wednesday study hall.
Yep. Every Wednesday was study hall.
No basketball, no nothing. Everybody come in there, bring your books. Those that needed help got help. Those that could help. helped.
Also, shout out to Uncle Terry. Uncle Terry would be in the schools. I don't know if you ever see Uncle Terry in the school, checking on our kids or checking on the football kids. Shout out to Uncle Terry, man. He's a real one.
And that-
Can I ask a question?
That's the
Yes,
good
sir.
part about the schools, though.
Is
That's
other
why
programs kind of doing that too? I'm just asking, man.
I
don't know. We don't know.
I'm just asking, man.
I'm saying no.
Just
I just got.
I'm saying,
I'm saying no.
Coop-
I'm,
Hey,
we
yo,
keeping
yo,
it
yo,
a buck.
hey,
Keep it
yo.
a buck.
Coop was waiting
Oh,
for.
We keeping it a
I'm
buck.
just
Keep it a
asking a
buck.
question
That's all
because
Coop was
I gotta
waiting
focus
for.
on our kids and our program. I can't worry about what other people doing
I get what you're saying, but
because I just gotta worry about us.
no, I 1,000% agree.
We all we got. We all we need. You feel me? I
But
don't
it's
need
good.
nobody else.
But it's good that
I agree. I agree, but it's just like we gotta you gotta separate yourself from the cream of the crop.
I mean,
You know,
they,
you-
they
And
do-
then when y'all doing it,
The
they
funny-
do the. Yeah, I mean,
The
face.
funniest thing, it's not even funny. The wildest thing is like when you see these other coaches trying to take credit for something that they never took part in. When we have a kid that starts in our program and they're there with us up until high school, and they've been seen here, they've been seen there, then they go somewhere to a different coach, and the coach has them for
A year.
not even a year, and then next thing you know, they're trying to take credit for the kid's growth and everything else.
Yeah, what they did in our program.
And in high school, once you get to the high school, it's and a lot. This is where like it's not a high school's coach's job
to develop
to
you.
develop you.
It's not.
That's something that you do
On the off season.
on the off season. You know what I mean? So, like I listen to a lot of parents like, yo, the high school coach, he don't teach him nothing. That's not his job.
It's not.
His job is
X and O's and win games.
Win games. That's it. It's your job as a parent to make sure that your child during the off
Good
season,
enough to play high school basketball.
Yes.
7th grade down.
and a lot of parents, and like.
Like I said, you will not become a dog if you don't see a dog.
I mean, you can still see a dog from down the street.
One, you're not going to see
Is it?
multiple. You're not going to see a team with 10 dogs.
I'm pretty sure you can. It's
Yeah,
no
team.
way you can in
Yeah,
Connecticut and alone be like, yo, I can. You can't see it.
You can't.
I mean, even if you count in Rhode Island, there's no way you can't see 10 teams.
Not,
as
not,
always.
not a top tier team, no.
What-
Like if Team New England stayed around, a Boston team stayed around Boston, it wouldn't be unfair.
But I'm including.
Wouldn't it be fair?
So here's what I would say. I would include Jersey,
We got a rich
New
area
York,
of basketball up here.
Rhode Island, Massachusetts.
But they beat everybody. We beat everybody here, bro.
Going on down to Jersey.
Yes, we used to go to Jersey every year. We started
we still do.
started off running through Mass. We used to when we first started.
I'm not.
okay,
I'm
Mass.
just speaking of excluding eighth on up. I'm excluding them. We talking just seventh on
I'm
down.
telling you that team that I give
And-
flowers to, the J.J. Robinson, the Amir Gray, the Mari Marshall. Yes.
I'm not talking about that group
Yeah.
right now. They
So,
about
so
to
we
wrap
don't
it.
always travel down to Florida or Virginia
now we
or
got the next team that's on the Puma circuit.
But that's high school.
No.
Right, we
I
was
just told you
talking
the
about-
11U team.
11U
Oh, the
squad.
11U.
The 11U team is on the top team for the Puma circuit.
They're
Puma
lights
Pro
out.
16, not the Puma 32 next. The Puma Pro 16. There's levels. It's two different levels.
What grade is that? Fifth?
Fifth. Yeah. But you know they're gonna have a reclass kid down there somewhere, and when we go to Orlando and he's 6th grade, he's gonna
Kids
be
are not in
grade.
fifth
Thank you for
grade.
that. What-
This is gonna be a
Can,
reclass
can I ask
kid.
y'all that question?
Yes, sir. You seen the reclass kid that's 8th grade, but he's 16 years old? Talking about everybody.
Can I ask y'all that question?
That's crazy.
Because this looks like it's getting crazy out
It's
here.
crazy, bro.
With reclassing.
Yes, sir.
What's your feelings on reclassing?
I feel right now, if you don't reclass, you're not gonna make it.
But what are you gaining from reclassing?
Actually, yeah.
Because most of the kids that I've seen
that
that reclassing is not even still getting to where they want to go.
It matters. I agree.
Yeah. My thing is,
If you're 17 years old, graduating high school, and who you gonna pick? A 17-year-old or 20-year-old? If you're a college coach, if you're a
17.
college coach, you're gonna pick a 17-year-old over a 20-year-old kid.
If, over a 20-year-old
Yes.
kid?
I
It's,
respect.
are
As
we
big
talking?
as-
Yo,
I'm
I
telling-
respect
are we-
it.
I'm just saying. I respect the two
I respect it.
Listen, if you're 17, you just graduate high school.
high school?
And
Yes.
a 20-year-old that went to prep school, got big, stronger class, paid their top talent. I'm not taking this 17-year-old
People are
over
staying in
20-year-old.
in
Nah.
college longer. So yes, I would want the youth for one, right? 17. I
nah,
would say
that's the
17.
next level. The pros, you want the younger kid, so you can have them for more time.
If I feel like that 17-year-old is good enough to be on my team,
college is
and I have
taking
to pick,
24,
Think about it
23,
like-
23,
Nah.
24-year-olds.
Think about it like
College
this.
is taking them 23, 24
Think about it like
man.
this real quick. Coop.
That's what they want.
Yes.
Cool.
Think about it like this real quick. Are you taking anybody in high school over Tayshaun right now?
No. Except for AJ DeBanster.
Like AJ DeBonster,
Cool,
but like
Flash.
anybody in this area or
No.
anybody or like whatchamacall is phenomenal. But
Abdul Toure.
if Tayshaun was in high school, he'd be doing the same thing. Well, like that's what I'm saying. Like he is, and Tayshaun is mature. He's proven that he can score at a high level, and he's proven already that he can be efficient at the college level. Like they have to foul him just for him to be able to slow down.
Right.
And he's still shooting 8 for 10, still shooting 7 for 10, freaking 5 for 7. Like
I never
he's
said it was
super
physical.
efficient.
So
bro.
y'all
Physical.
agree with the extra year of reclassing and the
It's-
growth of
it's-
it?
Not necessarily agree
think
with
work
it,
needs to be done, man.
but it's the wave now. That's what they're.
If you're
That's
good
almost
enough
what you
and you're
got to
strong
do.
enough And you're putting the work in every single day, then no. But if you can't,
But that's my thing. I feel like the reclass with the whole reclass thing, if the work's not being done, then it's the same as if you were gonna not do the work
Okay, but-
and you
For
didn't
example,
reclass
Cooper Flag.
anyways.
Reclass up.
yeah.
because
But he did well.
you know why?
He
You know why?
did reclass
Because he wasn't
first,
going to be
though.
the number one
He
pick.
reclassed down first.
Because he
though.
wasn't going to
He
be.
did? I thought he only reclassed up.
And
He
he was
reclassed
not going to be
down
the number one
first.
pick if he didn't reclass.
And AJ DeBonster, because of AJ DeBonster,
Exactly.
people that came out after too.
He was not going to be. I seen them both play because they both from New
So
England.
what you just saying is because he reclassed twice. What you're saying?
He reclassed down and then
Yeah.
he
He
reclassed
reclassed up.
back
So
into his class.
basically back to his.
Back to
He's
his
tough,
So
regular
he's
man.
that
class.
He's tough.
17-year-old kid that we talking about.
He's tough.
He is that 17-year-old
Yeah,
kid
but
that we're
that's
talking
what I'm
about.
But
saying.
his mom and dad.
Yeah, to the pros though.
His mom and dad is played college basketball as well. Their mom and dad have access to a gym.
Yeah.
No kids
They
around
really
here got access to the
IMG,
gym
they
every
really get-
single day, like they do.
Yeah, now they do.
Where?
The community center, $20 a month. Don't want to hear it.
How many?
They be in there balling too.
$20 a month, and
Yeah,
they
they
be
do.
there too.
Yeah.
They
do
just
now, we
they
do
just
now, we do now,
they
we
they
do now,
refuse
I
to
agree.
lift. That's not on the community center. That's not on
hold
nobody else.
Khalid, where's their parents? How many parents is like me and you and Leo and Roger and this guy?
Oh no, it definitely starts with the parents.
Exactly.
It always starts with the parents.
Where's the parents?
It definitely starts with the parents for
So
development.
no parent's gonna push them.
Mhm.
They're gonna be trying to do it on their own, and no kid can do it on their own.
No. Nope.
One of the craziest things, like the whole, I know, like I was telling Eric earlier, I said, how did you learn how to play basketball? How?
How did you know how to play basketball, Cleve? You didn't- of course you did.
My
I-
pops.
I'm about to say
Okay.
spots, right? Yeah.
Oh, but when did you? All right, my dad wasn't around to teach me how to play basketball. I learned how to play basketball in the playground,
Me too.
going to the park, going to Toby May, going to watch the guys, and then actually getting in and going about it that way. That's why I learned how to dribble. I learned how to shoot. I learned how to be physical.
You don't see a lot of that now.
That's where you actually learn the game.
There was no trainers back when I was.
There was right. We didn't have trainers.
What was
We didn't have personal trainers.
Train myself.
And like
They
like
tried to train me, and I wasn't with them.
and like to me like if you like a personal trainer, it's not hard to shoot jumpers when there's nobody guarding you.
Of course.
Right.
You know what I mean? Of course, you can do all types of things when there's nobody guarding you. But then when it's time to translate that into the game, and the one thing also too, this right here,
Hard.
that heart,
Starts with
Dogs.
that.
yeah, right here, and I learned that getting pushed into the gate at
Toby May, yeah.
over there by the
Wait, what grade was that?
I think I was in like
Seventh, fifth?
no way
Under
way
seventh, right? Under seventh grade.
Listen, when I was in fourth grade, I was going into fourth grade. I was a starting point guard for
When
my
did you become a dog?
like third, fourth grade.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Third or fourth grade.
Under seventh grade, though, right?
No, I was a dog before
But
then.
yeah, that's
I had to be a dog before seven.
still.
But
That's
yo,
that's
yeah,
the thing.
But
That's
to his
the
point,
Uh-huh.
he ain't lead the city to become a dog.
Yeah, I stayed here.
Yeah, because he had older players. You heard
Thank you. That's my point. That's my
He
point.
said grown man in our hood.
That's my point. But that's my point.
He's a
You
grown
got
man in the
yo.
hood.
Tayshaun comes home every summer. I'm sorry, bro. These dudes come home every summer and hoop.
I see them.
every single summer.
Pedro
dog.
be around.
These
I
dudes
see
duck
Pedro
smoke.
around it, yeah.
They want to play with dudes that are around their age. I love all these dudes to death, for real. But they want to play around dudes that are their age. Tayshaun and these dudes come down every single summer and are looking for runs and
Jalen's
looking for
around.
people to play against.
Yeah.
And
Mikey's
they
around.
do.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
There's people for these guys to play against. There's people that are those guys for them to play against. You're telling me that these kids too good to play with Tayshaun?
No, not at all. No, not at all.
Nah,
Are
you
they?
you speaking on it. They
see,
they don't
here's-
want
So,
those
like,
problems.
That's my thing though. Like you can take these dudes down, and that's cool. But you gonna duck
You
smoke.
still
You
got
gonna duck
dogs-
smoke.
dogs
If
in
you gonna
your
duck
neighborhood.
smoke, you
You
gonna
do.
duck
You
smoke
got a
no matter
couple.
what.
That's all.
Yeah.
Got a couple.
That's what
If
I'm
you gonna
saying.
duck
Like
smoke,
for
you
the
gonna
seven.
duck
That's
smoke.
why I
That's all
feel
I'm
like
saying.
They had a couple.
the plus for eighth to like I said high school is the notoriety from colleges. So I would never take that part away.
Right.
That part, that's why I say eighth on up, saying to get that look as far as colleges.
Yes, I agree. But you.
But I
have to-
feel like seventh through.
So we're not always going to Florida or Virginia. We are going to Jersey and Pennsylvania
that's
and
good to know,
and
My thing is,
Massachusetts.
if you keep winning,
But we're
then
not
you
just
win.
we're
What
not
do you
just
do
in
next?
Connecticut. We're not going to East Line. We're not going
You
to.
keep winning. You keep winning. You keep winning. What do you do next?
If you keep winning, I like I said, you gotta find some sources on something. Because I'm just speaking from the standpoint of a parent, just be like, dang, I saying the money aspect,
Because once,
Um,
once you get to go
ahead.
Because once you get to seventh grade, like I can see elite seventh graders traveling.
Yep.
I can definitely see elite seventh graders traveling because like
How far is
once-
traveling to you? Sorry to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off, but how far is traveling?
You can go anywhere around the country.
Okay.
Elite seventh graders.
Okay, yep.
Elite seventh graders. Because once you get to like that high school range, you're gonna have those high schoolers that are playing real AAU. So it's gonna be hard to see those guys unless they're just home in the summer and the off season.
Yeah.
Cool. But anything down, I feel like there's people, and not to say that they can't go. And if you're elite and you're gonna work and you're gonna do this full time and you're gonna be at workouts and you're gonna work on your own and you're in 5th grade and your team's going, whatever.
And there's no disrespect to any
but there's
other
anomaly
region.
teams that there's anomaly teams that should be the case for. It shouldn't be the case for every team, and that's not the case for every team in your program.
And
So
no,
that's our point.
and no disrespect for
No,
other
that's true.
regions.
Okay.
We all know where basketball mainly is at, as far as like elite players.
Right.
It's in the Northeast.
I was like,
So
we have the best basketball.
that's my thing. Is like, why we can't just find them here? I get your point. At the same time, you're saying if you keep beating up everybody, where else is the competition at?
Right. You gotta go find it, right?
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I mean, I could look for. I could say maybe once every.
There are some teams. Don't get me wrong. There's
some teams.
quite a few teams out here.
The no-name team at the Gaucho.
You mean, right? There are a lot of teams out this way that
that's that third.
you know what I mean.
And how often, you guys might have answered that, but just to like make it like it clear, I think everybody thinks that all AAU programs travel to Myrtle Beach every time, travel here every time.
No.
How often do you guys travel to Myrtle Beach or like places
That's
that are
the big tournament.
That's the big horizon.
That's the nationals. Yeah, that's
There are
that's
some
the
tournaments that are mandatory.
Don't get me wrong.
Nationals are mandatory.
So like we're with Puma now, right? So for instance, the national team, my 11U national team, our 11U national team, they have to play Boston twice. They have to play Pennsylvania, and they have to go to Orlando. It's a circuit. They have to play on those.
Do we have to play in those?
We have to play in those 4.
That makes sense.
All right. Anything
Not-
else?
not all of us
So
is
we
going
have
that
to
far
go
though.
there.
Right.
Like we do, like you said, the Myrtle is a national tournament, so we need to be at those tournaments. We do need to be at the big
Is there
ones that
nationals?
you will get looked at,
Is there any
even at the
Boston?
lower levels, the younger levels. I mean, not lower levels.
My bad, Raj. Go ahead.
No, you good at the younger levels. Like, no, you might not get a like you said, an elite college coach watching you at 4th grade or 5th grade or 6th grade,
about that.
but you want to get some type of exposure that, say, you're at a program that's a national level above us. That's a bigger how TNE Boston was. They was at that national level until JJ and them exposed that they can play. So now if you're at a program and you looking at us like, hey, I seen this group of guys or this age group of 6th grade or 5th grade team that was from CNT, I can't even speak on it. Team New England, Connecticut. You're like, hey, let me talk to my guys and get them up on this level so we can have competition
For instance,
here.
we played them
So it's
at
not just
the
one
team
way
that
around.
The Boston Nationals. Now their dad want to bring a kid from Newark down to us. From Newark. Like, that's what it builds. So as we get, the farther we go, we get stronger now. It might wean off a couple pieces, sorry to say, but you're just not ready for that level. So by the time my job is to get these kids ready for the national teams. So when they get to 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade, they be playing in front of these college coaches.
And the national teams-
On the Puma circuit, the 3 SSB, which is the Adidas Juniors, and what else are we on right now? The Made Hoop circuit.
And the national teams is something you have to try out for. It's not something that
Yeah.
you can just
Correct.
pay your way into.
No way.
That is
No, no,
I think
no,
that's a
no.
tough thing
Thank
that
you for
people
saying
don't
that, 'cause
grasp
I
neither.
don't know.
If you are the age group to be on like a national team, it doesn't mean that you're going to be on a national team. You need to try out for that national team after, and that clearly makes sense. That
They're
clearly
always-
makes
they're
sense.
always looking
If
for the
you
best
wanna
of the
play
best.
to play, you want to play to play. But if you want to play to be on that level, then there should be a tryout.
They're always looking for the best of the best, every time. E, what you got in Connecticut? Leo, what you got in Connecticut? Roger, what you got in Connecticut? They call me all the time when we got in Connecticut. And if I got a kid, or we got a kid, or you got a kid, or you tell me, Khalid, you call me and say, yo, E, I got this kid. Let's bring him up there. Guess what I'm going to do for that kid? You call me, yo, E, I got this kid. He's tough. Let's try him out. I'm going to bring him up there and see what he can do.
The crazy part is
I want to create opportunity for the kids in our community, bro.
he brings.
An
kids.
anomaly.
He drives 2 hours. He'll drive 2 hours twice a week to bring kids up to practice
In Boston.
in Boston. Not even not his own kid, other kids. You know what I mean?
Free of charge?
That's
charge.
more than respectable.
That's the
You gonna
love.
say it with me?
More than respectable.
That's the love. No, I'm not gonna say
That's
that.
That's the love.
That's love.
That's the
I
love.
thought you was gonna say it with me though.
No, that's like the love that.
And our main dude, Isaiah Davis, just signed with Rock Nation as an agent. So now we even plugged him even more. So now if you're good enough, now you get an agent.
Our
He's a Rock Nation agent.
fundraiser
You want to
Every-
say it with me?
He's a Rocket Nation agent.
You want to say it with me?
Isaiah Davis is a rock.
And, no, it
That's
starts
my
with the
guy.
A, man.
Isaiah starts with
Anomaly.
the
That's what this
gala?
episode
that they have every year.
the anomaly.
It's seemingly, that's what I'm saying. They structured it that way.
We have a fundraiser,
A gala.
a gala at was it TD
But they did.
yeah TD Bank where the Celtics play at. We had that, and what's his name is one of the
Dwayne Stallings.
Dwayne
Shout out
Stallings.
to Dwayne Stallings.
Shout out Dwayne.
He's part of our board.
One of my mentors.
Yep. Exactly. I didn't even know. I'm sitting in the Galapagos one day, and I got on the shirt, and he goes, "Yo, part of Team New England?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, me too." I said, "No, I seen your name on the gala thing." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm one of the fundraisers. I help do this and I help do that." I was like, "Yeah, I know all that, man." I was like, but to see dudes from around this area actually involved with it also, you know what I mean, on
Like
that
I said, If it
scale.
wasn't for Mike Morgan,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for Dwayne Stallings, or Tyson Wheeler, we would not be
Yeah, well, we are
with
today.
them. With them.
You know,
That's respectable.
Yeah.
That's definitely respectable. Lee, I know you got
I got
practice,
practice.
at 6:30.
Oh, we
So
going
let's
forever.
get y'all up at it. You guys have any final words? You guys have anything that you guys want to say to the viewers? You guys want to shout anybody out?
First, I want to say thank you, Khalid.
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank
Look,
you.
look, look,
You aware of those companies.
It's like this is-
You've been here for too long,
Either
man.
get down or lay down. What you gonna do? Either you gonna get down or you gonna lay down. There it is. Fam. I need that. I need this right here. Either get down or lay down. Feel me? You in the fam.
Oh,
Welcome to New
man. I ain't never do no
Family
New
cool.
London handshake in my life.
yeah,
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 man.
Now you
You know
down.
what I'm saying? Waterbury, forgive me. Hampton,
listen,
forgive me, baby.
I've been to the
You gotta
Dirty
scratch
Woods
that
quite a few
statement
times,
now.
man.
I got love in
You
here.
got to scratch that statement now. I ain't never. Now you have.
I think I got a picture in Bobby Allen's, man. That should be my spot, man. The Dirty Water.
Dirty water.
Yeah, that's when my brother Rex used to DJ out there. We used to go out there every weekend. He used to DJ at Bobby Allen's.
I got Young LA, my guy from Hampton, rapper. LA.
I went to school with him.
That's my guy.
I didn't even know that. That's my. I actually graduated with his class. Me and him graduated together.
Okay,
You talk about LeBron?
Yeah, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Come
my
on,
guy.
Tell me, no,
You
it's
see
you.
what just happened? He just one of his songs, New England, just endorsed it.
Yeah, I used to be in
Yeah.
the studio
That's
up
the
here with
person
you.
you just said.
I just sit there in the
literally
chat.
just
today.
said
See how much I love it? See, you don't even know what you be knowing,
I
bro.
mean, that's
everywhere, man.
I'm
LeBron is
everywhere.
a dope dude,
That's my
man.
guy.
Yeah,
You call him
yeah.
Young LA.
Yeah, that's my guy.
That was his first
yeah,
name.
That's it. We were supposed to do an interview, and we still gonna run
So
it back.
his cousin Bread right here, the match Tucket, cousin Bread. That's why I met him. Him and
That's
D-Rock.
D-Rock cousin?
D-Rock,
That's
Bread.
the
Yeah.
that's
D-Rock,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
See,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Hampton. Hampton, baby.
Yeah. There you
Young
go.
LA.
Say thank you.
Not
Thank
LeBron,
you.
not LeBron.
There you
Young
go.
LA. My guy,
Thank
Young
you.
LA. I had the first CD, bro.
Yeah.
The first one.
Shout out, man.
Shout
Thank
out.
you guys. Thank you, Team New England.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having
y'all.
us.
And
Thank you for
honestly,
having
I'm
us.
gonna call you guys Nightmare too, because that's where it started.
Yeah.
yo.
You already know.
So shout out you guys. Thank you guys all for coming on, and thank you for setting the record straight with
1000%.
AAU. There's been a lot of misconceptions out here, and I feel like we've gone over pretty much every misconception that is going on with AAU right now. We've gone over the money grab. We've gone over people doing more than just basketball. We've gone over traveling. Dog, we've gone and gotten a lot, and we appreciate you guys for being program owners, program starters, and program
being an
founders. And one, being an anomaly, but two, men need to talk about. Men need to have conversations. I feel like far too often there's people talking behind people's backs and stuff, and if there's something that
correct.
needs to be said, you say it, and we still gonna be family no matter what.
Yeah.
You can have your opinion. We'll come to an agreement, and then you can have a difference. It's okay.
We
It's
always gonna
okay.
show love, bro.
But it
No,
don't
you
gotta
haven't
be
seen that episode of me and
disrespectful.
Khalid going at it. That's what we do, baby.
We
So
get,
yeah.
we get, I mean,
Always gonna show love.
past for 3-4 years, man. They take their little shots at us, man. We see it out there. We watch it on Facebook and hear from the parents, and
We don't even respond.
we
to
don't
it.
we don't respond to it because our product, our brand, speaks for itself. You know what I mean? At the
Nothing
end of the
about it,
day,
but it's just, we don't know negativity around me. I hate negativity.
I mean,
Nah, I feel
I
you.
want nothing but
He-
love.
yeah.
If you ain't want the love, I can't have you. I got my nigga, it's the
listen,
one.
I'm very hands on, man.
Before you get out, Flea wanted me.
I know I ain't supposed to say that, but
Flea wanted me to ask you a question, and shout out to Cash
Well,
too.
Flea should have been here. Flea should have been here.
Yeah.
He got
But
class.
Flea,
He's in a class for
wanted to
masters
ask
right
you
now.
who the real ones in the league.
Oh,
He just went. But he said,
Hey, ask him,
let
is
Cash
the
know.
team undefeated?
Nah, they
He
5-1.
Oh, okay, they're not the real one. The team.
They're not the real. Okay,
the real one.
I'm just
The team that's undefeated
all
is the real one.
And y'all play the undefeated team on
play
the
them
Sunday.
Oh, I'll be there. All
We
right.
play them Sunday.
Yeah, I know. That's why he told me to ask
He'll
you.
be front. He'll be front
The team
row.
that, what? Let's be real. The team that's undefeated.
That's why I looked at it
I
as.
respect that answer.
But Flea, you know how Flea is.
I
bro.
respect
He don't
that
give a
answer.
damn what's in front of him.
You're not supposed to.
No,
That's that dog. That's that dog. You gotta want that.
He know what he doing too.
Yeah.
I like it.
Of course.
He know what he doing.
Oh,
He know what he doing.
Gotta spice it up a little
that
bit.
dog.
Nah, I
know
just
what
had
he
to
doing.
ask that question, man.
He gonna make this league a little bit more interesting. That's you know what Leonard said before our second game that we played. We lost the first one. He's like, yo, I'm hearing y'all gonna go. I'm hearing y'all ain't gonna win the game this year. That's what they saying after we lost.
Shout out to Leonard too.
He's
Night flight,
saying,
baby.
yeah, definitely shout out Leonard.
Yeah, Leonard doing big things, man.
Hey, we got
Yeah.
the night flight TNE trainings coming up soon, starting next
right.
month.
Oh, that's a fight, yo. Please, yo, talk about that a little bit. That's a fight. Oh, well, you
Yeah,
can just talk about it.
yeah.
Just
So
for
we
a
got the
second.
TNE night flight. We came together. We're trying to train for the kids from the younger groups all the way up to high school. We got
That's fire.
Elite training though, not no training when you just come in and you hey throw me the ball. If you're a player and you want to try to get better, come to TNE and the night flight trainings every Thursday and Friday, starting February 19th.
An anomaly and filling
Thank
the gap.
you.
An
Thank
anomaly
you.
and filling the gap.
Thank
Let's
you.
go, y'all.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Thank
he
y'all
still
for
ain't
coming.
saying
If you want to get better, let's
Yeah,
go.
he's saying-
Coach Leo got to
Let's
get
go.
to practice. He got to coach my little sister, man. They undefeated right now. They got a playoff game this
1000%.
Friday.
Try
man.
February
Yeah.
12th
Let's
for
go,
the boys,
y'all.
February 13th
Yeah,
for the girls.
they done drag me into the coaching little girls.
Oh yeah,
man.
they finesse you into that.
Yeah, they got
Y'all
me.
undefeated though.
Yo,
They
Undefeated. Hey, what is
But the
it?
crazy part is,
Undefeated.
undefeated.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love the love your team has though.
Yeah,
your team love each other, yo, and I love that.
They
Sound like a concept around here. A lot of love.
at the
I
casino
love.
together and everything. Yeah,
February,
that's
Black
it.
History Love.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day Love. Love.
Sounds
Yeah.
like an anomaly.
Yeah, I gotta go, man.
And whenever we leave, we always say when in doubt, keep it a buck. So we're gonna say when in doubt, and then just say keep it a buck all
Okay.
at one time.
All right.
When in doubt,
Keep it a buck.
Baby.
appreciate y'all.
appreciate it.
TNE, baby.
TNE.
Let's go.
Yeah, we appreciate